The interaction between academics and industry is something that the Lambert report reviewed, and it has changed over time. As I said at my table as an undergraduate, the only role model put to me in Wellington in New Zealand as an undergraduate was to become an academic like those who were teaching me. But of course now we have entrepreneurial students and so on. So I've been very grateful listening to all the discussions this afternoon, which will feed in to the report that we're doing. We've been to 6 different parts of the UK. We hope to go to every regional development agency and devolved administration. The phrase that Lord Sainsbury used was innovation ecosystem, and I can't help but think that with the Welsh Development Agency before and the Welsh Assembly Government now, that your ecosystem for innovation is pretty highly developed, and I don't think I would be telling anything out of turn if I said this is one of the most stimulating of the meetings to date. So I want to thank our co-sponsors, the Welsh Assembly Government, and particularly the Knowledge Exploitation Fund for supporting us, Cardiff University, and in particular Professor Howard Thomas. Thank you very much. And also the organising team, and indeed the two, Sarah and Katrine, for the work in keeping us lively. I think one of the issues we thought about was much of what we've done is to think about what happens within 20 miles of a university, but I was thinking, what could all of this mean for St David's? So I leave that one as a thought to hang in the air. What could we do for small companies in remote areas for which a university isn't just down the road? With that, I want to just thank everybody for their inputs. We will be collating this. If I could have the next slide. We'll be reporting back. We're having some help from the Judge School of Management to synthesise some of our work. But it's fortunate through our President John Brown and others that we have regular meetings with ministers, and so we are in a position to have our voice as the authoritative and independent voice of engineering heard in circles where decisions are made. And I hope that when we put together the work that comes from Manchester, Southampton, Belfast, Loughborough and other places we've been, that we'll get some new messages in. Thank you very much. Have a good lunch, and thank you to those in North Wales. It's been a great pleasure to be here, and I know my colleagues in the Royal Academy will be deeply grateful for the efforts that you've done in working jointly with us on what we think is a very important part for the future. Thank you.